Good evening and welcome back to the U.S. Life Evening Special. Today we will be discussing the recent death of Robin Williams. In recent news, we have heard that Robin Williams has committed suicide. This evening special brings you behind the scenes of Robin Williams' true life and why it ended in such tragic circumstances. Before you understand Robin Williams as a human being defeated by depression, you must first get to know his life story as an entertainer. Robin Williams was born July 21, 1951, in Chicago, Illinois. He attended Claremont Men's College and College of Marin before being accepted into the School of Juilliard in New York City. From there, he developed himself as a stand-up comedian, and he quickly became well known for his fast-paced improvisation.
Oh, God! And you have a baby now, a wonderful baby. Take the baby home, put him in a crib. A crib, what a wonderful thing. It's a little tiny baby jail. You expect to see the baby there at night going, nobody knows, nobody knows.
His breakthrough to Hollywood was an audition he landed for the TV show Happy Days as the character Mork. After 2 years, Robin Williams was so successful with his character that the TV network made a spin-off television show called Mork and Mindy, solely featuring Robin Williams. His early TV success paved the way for bigger roles in the film industry, starting off with the movie Popeye. His pure comedic intuition landed him several other comedic film roles as well, including Aladdin.
Excuse me? Are you looking at me? Did you rub my lamp? Did you wake me up? Did you bring me here? And all of a sudden you're walking out on me? I don't think so. Not right now. You're getting your wishes, so sit down!
Flubber, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Jumanji. Robin Williams was usually known to land comedic characters in films, but eventually he ventured off into some more serious films such as Good Morning Vietnam, Dead Poets Society, and Good Will Hunting. Ironically, he won awards for more serious roles, although his personality was aspired and known for in the comedic world.
And the Oscar goes to Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting.
Robin Williams has previously been nominated 3 times. This is his first Academy Award.
Now let me introduce you to the personality behind the real Robin Williams. Ask anyone and they would say Robin Williams made them cry from laughter and never failed to make everyone else a priority in his life. But behind the laughter, he faced many trials and tribulations in his short-lived life. The first hurdle in his life occurred during the filming of Mork and Mindy back in 1978. During the show, Robin secretly suffered a drug and alcohol addiction, which was strongly related to his ongoing depression from his childhood, and this addiction continued on behind the screens for several decades. Another hurdle Robin faced was the divorce from his first wife. He was married to Valerie Velarde, but issues arose and Robin cheated on her, ultimately leading to the inevitable divorce. Fast forward a couple of years, and Robin Williams ended up in rehab due to his drug and alcohol addiction, where he became sober until his death. 3 years after that, he had a shortness of breath during one of his stand-up comedy specials. He was admitted to a hospital relating to heart problems and soon had to have heart surgery for it. Through all of this difficulty, his depression and anxiety never resided. This ongoing depression resulted in the death of the infamous Robin Williams on August 11, 2014, in his home in Turin, California. To discover the truth behind Robin Williams' suicide, I have asked a close family member of his to give their point of view on this tragic event. First, let me introduce you to Robin Williams' wife, Susan Schneider.
Hi, thank you for having me on US Live. I would just like to confirm that Robin Williams suffered an ongoing battle with depression, but contrary to the Hollywood world, Robin maintained his sobriety until his final days here on Earth.
Thank you for confirming the tabloids. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, that is why I'm here today. Before Robin's death, he was diagnosed in the early stages of Parkinson's disease, and I would like to make that known to everyone here today.
Thank you for being here to share your side of the story. We appreciate your time immensely. Any last words?
Yes, since his passing, all of us who loved Robin have found some solace in the tremendous outpouring of affection and admiration from him from the millions of people whose lives he's touched. His greatest legacy, besides his 3 children, is the joy and happiness he offered to others, particularly to those fighting personal battles. Again, thank you so much.
Now let me introduce you to Robin Williams' psychiatrist.
Thanks for having me.
When and how did you meet Robin Williams?
From an early age, Robin Williams was diagnosed with depression. If you don't know what that is, I can explain. It is often said that depression results from a chemical imbalance, but is more complex than that. Some possible causes can be faulty mood regulation by the brain, genetic vulnerability, stress life events, medications, and medical problems.
So having depression isn't your choice?
No, it is a mental disease and the recipients have no control.
When I spoke to Susan Schneider, Robin Williams' wife, she mentioned his early onset of Parkinson's disease. Did this in any way affect the severity of his depression?
First, let me explain what Parkinson's disease is. Basically, this disease involves losing your motor and non-motor functions, rigidity, and tremors. In early stages of Parkinson's, you are still able to control some aspects of your body, but you can tell that you are losing function in some areas. One interesting fact from a recent study was that depression is reported in almost half of the Parkinson's disease cases.
Thank you for your insight into this event. In Robin Williams' final days, his routine seemed completely normal. One friend, Julian Kalon, said he looked fine, just like he always does. He was the same bubbly, fun, kind-hearted guy he always was. He came up to the concession and bought his regular Coca-Cola. He always insisted on paying and would never allow us to give him anything for free. He would ride his bike Tuesday nights to the theater, and he loved going into the small green room and imparting the words of wisdom about the art of comedy or the business. He encouraged the next generation of comedians to find their voice. He told them a lot of comedians don't get out of the standard joke box, but they needed to grow and not be complacent. But even with all of that, Robin Williams still committed suicide on August 11th, 2014.